And got it almost to myself, this big, huge, beautiful beach. Isn't this spectacular? God, it's a beautiful morning too. It's Christmas Day. I could not be in a better mood right now. Look at this place. Christmas morning in Nassau, New Providence Island, the Bahamas. What a glorious morning it is, too, to be here for Christmas Day. We thought, what should we do today? We got to do something for our children, teenage boys, 15 and 17. So we thought, let's give them a nice Christmas present and get day passes to the Atlantis, which is one of the most spectacular resorts in the Caribbean, perhaps in the world, supposedly. 5 hotels. I think it's 21 restaurants, 3 Michelin-starred chefs. If I get any of this wrong, I'll correct it in the footnotes. 19 bars, I believe. As I said, I think 5 hotels, but most importantly for them, Aquaventure, which is the largest waterslide park in the Caribbean. I think 4th largest in the world, supposedly. Supposed to be absolutely spectacular place. There's also several beaches, of course, and so many other things. There's also an aquarium, all sorts of other exhibits and things to see. So looking forward to this. Let's see how it goes. We made it to Atlantis. We're walking through the lobby of Coral right now. We just picked up our passes. Super excited. Just a little word of advice. If you're coming here via taxi, there's a couple different ways to get here from the port. You can either take a ferry. It's a short ferry, and I think it's $7 per person. Or you can take a 10-minute cab ride, and I was told the cab ride is quicker. So we did that. It is a little pricey, like many things in the Bahamas, so just prepare yourself for that. I asked 2 or 3 different drivers. They all said the same thing. It's $7 per person, and for us, there's 4 of us. It's only a 10-minute ride. This is very convenient to the port. But so for us, it was $28, but the guy did not have change, and he made us pay for the toll on the way over. So it ended up being $32 for a 10-minute taxi ride here. Now, if you walk far away from the port, from the cruise ships, I'm sure you might be able to negotiate a better deal. But that was it, $32. Beautiful casino this is. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? So on the way home, on the way back to the ship, I'm going to search for a cheaper ride back, and I will let you know whether there are any cheaper routes back to the cruise ship or if it's going to be another $32. Actually, I think it would be $30 or $28, even if, at worst case scenario, because the toll is only in one direction. It's only coming to Paradise Island. Shops not yet open. It's Christmas Day, but Gucci, other luxury shops. Excuse me. Thank you. Spectacular, isn't it? Looks like you've arrived in like Luxor or someplace. Let's take a look, guys. It's pretty cool. Pretty spectacular. Yeah, I know, hold on one sec, let me just take a look. My son's telling me to look at this, look at that. There's a lot of stuff to see here. Cool. Wow, this place is very impressive. Beautiful fountains here. Really quite stunning, isn't it? Now we're going to check out the aquarium. The aquarium opens at 9 a.m. if you're planning your morning. The water park Aquaventure opens at 10 a.m. So beaches, of course, are open early. So if you can, earlier you get here, go to the beach, come to the aquarium at 9 when the aquarium opens, then hit the Aquaventure at 10. Cool, you feel like you're going through some sort of a museum. Never seen an aquarium quite like this. It's absolutely massive. Doesn't he just swallow up all these other guys? You think he could just eat all these other ones for breakfast? This place is about 26 years old. I think it was opened as Atlantis, Bahamas in 1998. And it represents something like a $1 billion investment, the entire place. This is very cool. The smoke. About the Atlantis that may or may not interest you is Prince William and Kate Middleton spent a couple of nights at the Cove, which is one of the luxury hotels here in 2022. So you can follow in their footsteps if you want to. There's many, many pools here. I'm going to try to get you an exact count. It's hard to remember all the facts about this place right at your fingertips while you're recording, but I'm going to show you some of them. But if you're into pools, there's also several different beaches too. I read that Paradise Beach and Cove Beach are the two nicest, but there are 3 of them. And I'll show you some of the beaches, the pools, and obviously some of the water slides. And Temple Slide. And this is really sort of one of the iconic ones. And you can see it's not open yet, but people are already lined up. So you can actually come and get in line earlier than 10, but I think the slides start at 10. Welcome to Atlantis. Wow, what an iconic view this is. Other than the Mayan temple, I've also read that the Rapid River, which is basically like, as I understand it, like a lazy river, but a lot more fun and exciting and faster. The Rapid River is one of the highlights too, so make sure you check that out. I know I'm going to, but for the moment, I'm going to go check out the beaches. Asked one of the employees, well, how many pools are there? I want to make sure I have my facts straight. And in his mind, he was counting them. He's thinking, okay, there's one here, there's one there. And he said 10. And he said, no. He said, well, no, wait a minute. I think it's 11. So there's 10, 11, 12 pools. I think you get the point, folks. This place is pretty amazing. There's a lot of pools here. So many of them. Oh, this is the Rapids River right here. Nice. I'm looking forward to doing this one. So this is the Rapids River. Very cool. Has not started yet, but this is going to be, I think, the first one that I do, because I'm kind of a chicken. But my kids are going to do, I think, all the slides, so I'll be able to report to you which are the most exciting ones, which ones are the scary ones, and so on. Hammocks here. If you want to come and take a little siesta. There's maybe about a half dozen of them here over by the Rapids River. Very nice. Right, so this is the Cove. This is one of the beaches. Wow, and it is a beauty too. And there's almost nobody here. It's about almost 10 a.m. Absolutely epic. Water, it's just crystal clear too. Look at that. Fantastic. Let's do a little drone flight, huh? What do you say? Let's see if we can do this. So, I'm sorry, what is your name, sir?
Dion.
Dion?
Dion.
And what do you recommend? What are your favorite slides here?
I like the Abyss.
Yeah?
That's one of my favorites.
Which, now is the Abyss one of the real scary ones for adults, or?
The Abyss is dark and it's scary for some people, but for me it's not. I just do it. It's mind over matter, right?
So wait, let's start with what's the most scariest, I guess I would say.
Probably Leap of Faith.
What's it called?
The Leap of Faith?
Leap of Faith, okay.
Yeah.
So that's the one that goes straight down?
Yeah, like almost straight down.
That's not the Mayan temple, is it?
That's not the Mayan.
That is the Mayan temple. All right, so that's the scariest.
Yeah.
What's your personal favorite? I'm sorry, did you say?
The Abyss?
The Abyss.
Like, it's not the one I like. I like the Surge Slide.
The Shark Slide, you said?
Surge, that's...
Oh, Surge Slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Power Tower. I like the Surge because, you know, it's just fun to do. And then I like the Abyss.
The Abyss. Is this the most tranquil one?
This is, some parts of it is tranquil.
And some parts is faster.
White water.
And is there a lazy river too, or just a rapid one?
There used to be a lazy river, but they discontinued that.
So for kids who don't want the scary ones, which ones do you recommend?
They could do the river if they can support themselves.
Yeah.
They can do. They have a whole kiddies
Section over the slide section over there. Okay.
so they can do that as well. There's slides around the Mayan.
How many slides are there total? Do you know?
Probably about 20 of them.
20 slides.
Maybe a little bit less than that.
That's awesome.
But somewhere around there. Yeah.
Thanks so much for your help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Merry Christmas. See you. It's a dramatic entrance to this pool right here. Again, I feel like ancient Egypt. To me, it feels sort of like ancient Egypt. Love the theme here. Look at this. Spectacular, huh? Few other Atlantis tips for you. So first of all, there's lockers here. $20, $25, or $30, depending upon how big a locker you need. Of course, you could always just leave your stuff on a towel too, but if you have valuables, you might want to lock it up. Also, you know, if you're on a cruise ship, your cruise ship is going to offer you towels for the day on the way out, and we always take those towels, but you do not need to do that because there's towels included here. You get 2 of these nice, colorful Atlantis towels, not for keeps, but to use for the day, 2 per person. So they're very generous with the towels here. So no need to be taking taking towels from your ship. Otherwise, you'll just be carrying double. Right. So I've done the rapid rivers and I just did the surge. The rapid river is really, really cool. You know, as I said, it's basically, picture a lazy river, but one that isn't so lazy. It's lazy in spots. As you can see here, you see these people here. It's lazy in this area, but then it gets really fast in other areas too. So it's actually really, really fun. And the surge, I would say the surge might be a good one to start with. If you're not like a hardcore thrill seeker and you're a little skittish about scary water slides, I think surge is not a bad one to start with. I'm told Abyss could seem a little scarier because you're like almost completely in the darkness and you plunge out of there. Whereas the surge, you do go in the darkness a little bit too. So if you're completely afraid of the dark, I guess don't do that one. But I'm not a super thrill seeker and I didn't think surge was scary. It was actually just really, really fun. Royal Beach, and I'm very happy because I collect license plates. And I just bought a nice old plate just like this. And there's jewelry and things like that for sale here, and t-shirts and things like that too. This seems to be one of the bigger and more popular beaches here. There's also Cove Beach and Paradise Beach, which are over that way. All 3 of these beaches are really beautiful. Sand, the water, just fantastic. I would say this beach, Royal Beach, seems to be the busiest of the 3. I think I like Cove Beach best, but that's just me. You might like a different one. This one's probably best for people watching. Huge beach, absolutely too. Really big. Even though it's busy, there's plenty of room to stretch out. The further you go from the entrance, the less crowded it is. Morning, sir. Those look good. How much are the cocktails?
Cocktails are 14 bucks.
10 bucks? 14. Thank you. Nice. Got some sweet plantains with curry mayo. Looks really good. $5. You can't beat that. So let's try these babies out and see what this looks like here. Let's try a little of this, huh? That was delicious. So good. Tastes like candy. Different places to eat here, as I said. So in case you're looking for these sweet potato, sweet plantains with the curry mayo. They're over by Royal Beach in a place called Pisces. There might be in other places too, but so good. Bunch of water slides, James. Tell me which ones you've done so far and what they were like.
I went on the Abyss and
Mom seemed a little scared of Abyss.
Challenger
So
too.
was Abyss you're completely in the darkness, or why was Mom scared of that one?
Yeah. Once you like start the ride, it's like a steep drop off into the darkness, and water is like shooting up at you, and then you go into like a pool of water. So.
Were you scared?
No, it was kind of thrilling, but it can be scary for some people.
How was Challenger? Tell me about that one.
It's the one right at the Mayan temple.
Okay.
And you like race against someone else. It's pretty fun. It's not that steep.
Did you race against Leo or Mom? Or?
Yeah, I beat Leo.
You beat him?
Yeah.
Nice. And is that one scary?
No.
Do you think I'd like it?
Yeah, because it's not just a steep drop. There's like a curve in between.
Now does Challenger, does that one, do you do it with the tube or just no tube?
No tube.
No tube. But it's not scary? And it's not in the darkness?
No.
All right, I might want to try that one. All right.
Yeah.
Any other tips so far? Which other, have you been on any other ones you liked?
We went on that one together, the tube one.
Right.
It's pretty fun.
You like that one, right?
Not that scary.
That was Surge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Surge was good. That was fun. All right. Boys got really tired, but Jen decided she was going on the iconic slide over the Mayan temple. So we were kind of just chilling out here at the beach. So tell us about it, Jen. What did you do?
I believe it was called the Serpent, and it was my favorite here at the Atlantis Resort.
Why so?
Because there were a couple that are a little bit rough on the body. I like the ones that you're in a inner tube. And this one was it was fun but gentle, and it had a few drops, and then it went into a tube where there were sharks swimming alongside you and over your head, and it was just a really cool experience.
How long was it? A couple minutes?
Yeah, I think I waited. The whole thing was 25 minutes. I was in the line appeared long enough that my sons were thought they would like to relax on the beach, but it went really quick, and yeah, it was a couple minutes.
So you recommend that one? Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And this is home to 8 rescued dolphins who were rescued during Hurricane Katrina about 20 years ago. And there's various different dolphin experiences you could have here if you want to feed dolphins and such, and or you can just stand here on the beach like I am and just sort of watch what people are doing. Pretty cool. You can see the dolphins are well trained, aren't they? Glass Lounge. Look how pretty this place is. You can watch some football games in here too, which is great. The taxi is ever so slightly cheaper. It's $14 total for the first 2 people, which is really not bad at all. Then you start putting out your kids in the car, then it gets a little more expensive. Another $5 per person. So for the 4 of us, I think it's going to be $24 for the cab ride back. Better than $32, right, folks? And the cove is really stunning, isn't it? These huge high ceilings, this view of the sea out there. Very pretty hotel. We came out here, sort of just scratched the surface of what can be done here. I mean, just passed by this restaurant that's run by the famous chef Jose Andres. Don't have time to eat there. Don't have time to do a lot of things here. Would love to come back for a week, but for a day pass from the ship, believe me, it's well worth it, especially if you have kids and you like water slides. But great day. I would do it again in a heartbeat. Enjoy, guys, and as always, thanks so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe, and leave a comment. Really helps in the algorithm. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.